Hello everyone, my name is Shamanawat and I welcome all of you once again in the series of logical reasoning. We are in lecture number 2 today and we are going to discuss circular arrangement. Circular arrangement, again logical reasoning में कोई formula as such नहीं है. हम लोगों को pattern identify करना है out of the instruction given in the question. So चलो देखते हैं किन किन चीज़ों का हमें ध्यान रखना चाहिए. So let's see what all we should know before we start the case. Okay. So circular arrangement, if you have say 6 people sitting, 8 people sitting, and if question did not say anything, then we got to assume this that they are sitting at equal distance. Okay. Now, in some cases, you may find that people are facing to the center. So if people are facing to the center, ऐसा होगा. And if people are facing outside or away from the center, so they will be facing outside, right? Now, apart from this, rest everything is same as the linear arrangement. For example, if you see A is sitting second to the left of B, A is sitting second to the left of B. So A is sitting second to the left of B. B के comparison में we have position given for A. A's position is given with respect to B. So पहले आपको B mark करना चाहिए, बाद में A, right? सिर्फ इतना सही ध्यान रखना है. And rest everything, let's understand taking the real example. Let's understand with taking the real examples. Okay, so here we have one case for you. Here it says there are 6 friends sitting around a circular table at equal distance, and what we need to find out. Then there are some instructions with us. A is sitting 2 places right from B. Okay, now let's start drawing the case. Okay, if you want, you can pause the video and then try making the arrangement by yourself. इतना difficulty है नहीं, but we need to understand the pattern, right? So A is sitting 2 places right of B. Now in that case, first of all, we need to make 6 places. Let me make a bigger circle. Let me make a bigger circle here. All right. Yeah, this is better. Again, we have the first sentence said A is sitting 2 place right of B. Okay. So let's mark 6 positions first. Equidistance, right? Now A is sitting right of B. So पहले आप किसकी place identify करोगे? B की. Let's say B is here. Now B is right. Right will be what? This direction. Anti-clockwise in this case. So right of B. Who is right of B? A is right of B. How many places away? How many places right of B? Second to the left, right. So ये हो गया first right और ये हो गया, this is first right, this is second right. Okay. Next, uh, who is exactly opposite to C? So who is exactly opposite to C? So whenever you have this this type of statement, here who will represent who? Always whenever you have such sentence, who always represent the one which is here ending with. Okay, so A is sitting 2 places right of B. Who is exactly opposite of C? So here who is for B? Keep this in mind. So जो previous sentence है ना, previous part of the sentence है, वो जिस object या person से end करता है, this who always जो next part of the sentence है, उसमें who always represent that person. Okay, so should not be any confusion here, right? So who, that means B, is sitting exactly opposite of C. So B's position is already identified. So we can say C is here exactly opposite of B. Next instruction, here we have C is immediate left of D, left of D. C is immediate left of D. C is left of D. Okay, so D कहाँ आना चाहिए? अब ये बड़ा ऑब्वियस वाला हो गया. इन दिस क्वेश्चन, इन दिस सिचुएशन, इट इज़ वेरी ऑब्वियस दैट डी शुड कम हियर, राइट? बिकॉज वो सी के नेक्स्ट होना चाहिए. अभी यहाँ पे सी का नेक्स्ट ऑलरेडी पोजिशन इज ऑक्यूपाइड, देन ओनली पोजिशन लेफ्ट हियर इज दिस वन. ओके, ऑल्दो लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू द लेफ्ट और राइट. सो हियर इट सेज सी इज इमीडिएट राइट लेफ्ट ऑफ डी. सो अब ये ऐसा समझो, ऐसा समझो, देखो ये फिर भी आपको लगेगा कि दिस इज, अगेन यू विल थिंक लाइक दिस इज वेरी ऑब्वियस. सी इज, लेट मी राइट दिस, सी इज लेफ्ट of D. Correct? So can we say D is right of C? दोनों एक ही बात है ना? So if you already have C, then if C is left of D, then D should be right. देखो यहाँ इस डायरेक्शन में फेस किया है, so right कहाँ होना चाहिए? Right should come this side for C. Okay, so if you place D here, C is the left of D. Correct? Okay, so you can take it the way you want. Okay, but क्या आपको ये इंस्ट्रक्शन, ये स्टेटमेंट डिडक्ट करना आ रहा है? डिडक्ट मतलब सिंप्लीफाई करना आ रहा है ना? ओके, नेक्स्ट इज again comma, who is exactly opposite of E? So this who will represent whom? This who is representing whom? It's representing D, the one previous sentence is ending with D. Okay, so here it means D is exactly opposite of E. So D के opposite कौन है? यहाँ पे D के opposite कौन है? Here you got E here. Are you following this? Okay, then this is also done. Now F is also sitting on the table. So F के लिए that poor chap has only one place to sit on the table, this one, right? So that's how you get circular arrangement done. I hope this is clear to you. इसमें कुछ confusion तो नहीं है ना? देख लो एक बार, देख लो, कुछ confusion तो नहीं है? It should be clear, right? बहुत simple है ना? Left right का ध्यान रखना है, second to the right, third to the right, second to the left, immediately left. We should be clear with these kind of instructions. Okay, so now based on this, can we mark answers here of different questions? So first question says, who is the only person sitting between B and A? Only one person. B and A के बीच में one person sitting is only E here, right? Second question says, A is not at the equidistance from. Not at the equidistance from. Equidistance नहीं होना चाहिए. Let's check for E and C. A compared to E and C. E and C से वो equidistance है because A is immediate neighbor of E and C, right? So we are looking for the one which is not. So ये आपका आंसर नहीं होगा because this is equidistance. Question is we need to check which is not equidistance. Option number B. Here we have D and B. D and B. D and B. So here again you can see here D and B. So D के भी one place after है और B के भी one place after है. So again D and B से भी वो क्या है? Equidistance. Let me take it off. Right? So in that case, it is equidistance from D and B as well. So this is also not your answer. Next is F and D. F and D. अब F से तो opposite है और D के सिर्फ एक place बाद है. So if you see, A is not equidistance. A is not equidistance from F and D in this case, right? So आप क्या बोलोगे in that case? Here, this is my answer. It's A is not equidistance from F and D, right? Similarly, let's check question number 3 here. B is sitting to the what? B का position. Left of F है क्या? Is B left of F? F is facing this direction. So F का क्या होगा? F का right hand side होगा ना B. Okay. So is B left of F? No, it is not. Is B right of E? E के right में है क्या? देखो E यहाँ पे face कर रहा है. E के भी वो क्या हो जाएगा? E के किधर है वो? Left में, right में नहीं है. So this is also not correct. Now C लेफ्ट ऑफ ई है क्या? ई के लेफ्ट में, यस, ई के लेफ्ट में देखो यहाँ पे ई का ये हो जाएगा राइट, ये हो जाएगा लेफ्ट. सो ई के लेफ्ट में कौन है? बी. सो यस, बी इज सिटिंग टू द लेफ्ट ऑफ ई. सो ऑप्शन नंबर सी इज करेक्ट इन दैट केस. आ रहा है ना? ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट इज द एंगल सबटेंडेड बाय एफ एंड सी इज व्हाट? Angle subtended by. So now here this is a circle. It's a circle. Circle has total angle 360 degree. 360 को अगर आप 6 लोगों में डिवाइड करोगे, there are 6 people sitting here, right? 6 लोगों में डिवाइड करोगे and because question said they are sitting equidistance. Equidistance पे हैं वो लोग. So if 360 divide by 6 people, then each one will have 60 degree angle between them, right? The immediate two will have 60-degree angle between them. तो हमें निकालना है C और F के बारे में, C और F के बारे में. So यहाँ पे क्या होगा? This is 60, this is 60, right? So F and C will have 60 plus 60, what? 120 degree between them. Easy है ना? Okay. So this is your first case of circular arrangement. Easy वाला दिया है. Don't worry. Next question हम लोग थोड़ा और difficult करेंगे. Okay. Let's see the next example then. Let's look at this example. Now here, यहाँ पे है कहानी में twist. क्या twist है चेक करो. Now again, I want you to pause the video. You have the instruction right in front of you. Try solving this question by yourself first. पहले खुद से solve करो. आज ये बनेगा definitely बनेगा. Okay. So rest of you, let's start together. And people who are trying by yourself, pause the video and then check the answers. Match whether we are getting the same answer. Match if I am doing correct or not. हाँ, ये check करना है आपको. Okay. So question क्या है? D, E, F, H, I. How many of them? 5 of them. Seated in a circle facing towards center. Okay. Where B, C, A, B, C are also seated in the same circle, but 2 of them are not facing the center. Now, who are these 2 people out of A, B and C? Not given. But A, B and C में से ही 2 लोग हैं. This you have to keep in mind, right? Now, it says F is second to the left of C. F is second to the left of C. अब एक बार बताओ, C किस ग्रुप का पार्ट है? A, B, C का पार्ट है. जहाँ पे we don't know whether C is facing inside or outside. So if we don't know whether C is facing inside or outside, how do we define कौन सा left कौन सा right? उसका तो direction ही clear नहीं है. Correct? So for now, we will leave this sentence because it is with reference to this sentence. We leave this sentence because this is with reference to whom? With reference to C. Similarly, E is third to the right of A. अब A भी इसी ग्रुप को belong करता है. A, B, C, where direction is not known now, right now. So for now इसको भी आप छोड़ दो. Okay, A statement. We'll come back to this statement later. But first of all, we want to start with a position or from person whose direction is pretty clear to us. Okay, this is circle. Now here next is B is third to the left of D. हाँ, ये इसके बारे में कुछ कहा जा सकता है. B is third to the left of D because D belongs to this group where direction is clear that they are facing towards center. So start. B is third to the left of D. अब पहले तो हम लोग यहाँ पे क्या करते हैं? Let's make 8 positions because of 8 people sitting around here. So 8 positions, right? Now again B is third to the left of D. तो पहले D का position define करेंगे because once D's position is defined, we can check where is D's left. D is left. In that case, D's left is clockwise, correct? Third to the left of D. So this is first left, this is second left, this is third left. So यहाँ पे कौन हो जाएगा आपका? B. Okay. Is this clear? Yeah. Next, who is? Now this who is referred to whom? Who is referred to? D. Who is referring to whom? D. Who is? That means D is immediate neighbor of H and I. Okay. ये immediate neighbor किसका है? H, I का. Okay. Now we don't know whether H is at left hand side or I is at left hand side. We don't know that. That's why I am making H or I or H. Neighbor है, but कौन left है, कौन right है? So far it is not clear to us. Correct? Okay. Now next information is C is second to the right of D. Okay. Right of D. C is right of D. D is right. Now D is here. Right will be this side. Where second to the right of D. Now this is first right and this is second right. So here you will find what? C. Clear? Next is and third to the right of P. Who's third to the right of P? And लिखा है ना यहाँ पे. This and. This will refer to C. So C is also third to the right of B. अब C का position तो पहले से ही define है. Then why do we have this information? So that we can understand the direction where B is facing. If C has to be right hand side of third to the right of B, so think about it. इफ बी इज फेसिंग टू द सेंटर तो सी तो जाएगा किधर, लेफ्ट में, ये हो जाएगा बी का लेफ्ट और ये हो जाएगा बी का राइट. डू यू अग्री? है ना? तो दैट मीन्स अब सी तो एज पर द क्वेश्चन सी इज राइट ऑफ बी है. राइट ऑफ बी मतलब सी के नॉट फेस टूवर्ड सेंटर, सी हैज टू फेस आउटसाइड द सेंटर. तभी क्या होगा, देन ओनली वी कैन डिफाइन दिस टू बी राइट. करेक्ट. सो सी राइट, यहाँ तक ठीक है. ओके, सो out of two people who are facing outside we identified one of them. अब यहाँ पे आपका क्वेश्चन, अच्छा यहाँ पे आपका ये स्टेटमेंट खत्म हो गया. नाउ लेट्स रिमेंबर जो हमने यूज नहीं किए. एक तो ये यूज नहीं किया है, एफ इज सेकेंड टू द लेफ्ट ऑफ सी, और एक ये ई इज थर्ड टू द राइट ऑफ ए, ये यूज नहीं किया. सो लेट्स यूज देम. फर्स्ट, एफ इज सेकेंड टू द लेफ्ट ऑफ सी. नाउ सी पोजिशन इज डिफाइंड. अब हम लोग एफ का पोजिशन डिफाइन करेंगे. एफ इज सेकेंड टू द लेफ्ट ऑफ सी, सी का लेफ्ट. अब देखो यार, सी का सिर्फ यही वाला डायरेक्शन ओपन है, ये वाला डायरेक्शन में तो ऑलरेडी यू हैव पीपल सिटिंग देयर, राइट? नाउ इफ एफ हैज टू बी लेफ्ट ऑफ सी, सो ये डायरेक्शन लेफ्ट सी का तभी बनेगा व्हेन सी इज फेसिंग आउटसाइड. करेक्ट? आर यू गेटिंग दिस? इफ सी इज फेसिंग इनसाइड देन लेफ्ट विल बी दिस डायरेक्शन, और इस डायरेक्शन में तो ऑलरेडी लोग बैठे हुए हैं, राइट? In that case, C has to face outside. So C become the second person we identified who is facing outside from the group. Okay, from the group of ABC. So यहाँ पे second left में कौन है? F. So this become position of F. Okay. Now next statement जो हमने पहले नहीं consider किया था, अब हम लोग consider करेंगे उसको, which is what? E is third to the right of A. E is third to the right of A. E is third to the right of A. अब B and C are facing outside, that means A has to face inside. अब सोचो, मेरी बात समझो. अगर A यहाँ पे है और ये he has to face inside because the two who are supposed to face outside we identified as B and C. If A is sitting here, so the only place vacant for E is this one. अब ऐसे केस में क्या हो जाएगा, ये डायरेक्शन A का कौन होगा? It will be left of A. Correct? Where it says it should be right of A. That is why we have to be, or we are sure that A is sitting here facing this side, so that this become what? Right for A, and accordingly E should be here. Okay? So all of them are facing inside except the two which are what? Who are they? They are B and C. Are you clear? Yeah, so this is how you get the diagram. Anywhere if you have missed marking the diagram, you can rewind the video. You have the remote control in your hand. Rewind the video and then watch it again. अभी हम लोग चलते हैं questions के ऊपर. ठीक है. So based on this arrangement, what are the questions we have? Which of the following pair is not facing center? Yes, we know that. It's B and C, not facing to the center. Next is, which of the position of D with respect to, what is the position of D with respect to F? F के रिस्पेक्ट में D का पोजीशन क्या है? इट इज अपोजिट, बट अपोजिट एज सच दिया हुआ नहीं है. यहाँ पे दिया हुआ फोर्थ राइट. अब देखो, व्हेन फोर पीपल आर सिटिंग, अब आप F का फोर्थ राइट बोलो. ओके, 1 2 3 4, या लेफ्ट बोलो 1 2 3 4. इन बोथ केसेस D will be, this position can be justified. So D position with respect to F is what? Fourth to the right. Okay, I hope this is clear. Now next is, who amongst the following is second to the left of B? Second to the left of B. Who amongst the following is second to the left of B? B के left में कौन है? Second to left of B. So now here this is B. B facing outside. B का left हो जाएगा this one. This is left. Second to left. First left, second left. It is either H और I. H और I का exact position नहीं पता है कि H यहाँ पे होना चाहिए, I यहाँ पे होना चाहिए. We only know that it should be either H or I. Correct? So now here, based on that, you can say either H or I. Here, fourth option. Are you getting this? Next, if H is immediately right of E, then what इज, ये वॉट्स भी कर दिया, ES भी लगा दिया, ऐसा नहीं है, इट इज what is, ऐसा होना चाहिए, सॉरी मिसप्रिंट, हाँ, यस. देन व्हाट इज H पोजीशन विद रिस्पेक्ट टू C? इफ H इज इमीडिएट राइट ऑफ E, अब E का राइट कौन? E is facing inside. Let me clear out this little mess. Okay, yeah, E is facing this side. In that case, right क्या हो जाएगा? This is right, this is right for E. And as per the question, if, only for this country, this question, if H is here, H is here, right? In that case, what is the position of C? Third to the left. What is H's position with respect to C? With respect to C. With respect to C. So C is facing outside. Yeah, remember C is facing outside. अब ये हो गया C का left और इधर हो गया C का right. Okay. So right में देखें तो 1 2 3. So third right होना चाहिए if it is right. Okay. ये तो third left है. Third left तो नहीं है. Third right है. So we can say option number 2 satisfied. Correct? Okay. Next. Now before we go to next, let's come back to the original situation we had. थोड़ा मैथ्स क्लियर कर देते हैं. ओके, एग्जाम में आपको इतना सब करने की जरूरत नहीं है. एच हो रहा है. या, विच आर द फॉलोइंग इज आर पॉसिबल पोजिशन ऑफ आई विद रिस्पेक्ट टू ए? फोर्थ टू द राइट, ए के फोर्थ राइट मतलब अपोजिट. आई हो सकता है, बिल्कुल हो सकता है, या वो एच भी हो सकता है, आई भी हो सकता है. सो आई हो सकता है. दैट मीन्स option number 1 is working. Option number 2 we should check because we also have one of the option that all of this, all of the above. तो इसलिए एक और ऑप्शन चेक कर लेते हैं. सेकेंड टू द लेफ्ट, सेकेंड टू द लेफ्ट, चलो सेकेंड टू द लेफ्ट देखते हैं. अगेन ए इज फेसिंग टू द सेंटर. ये हो गया ए का राइट और ये हो गया लेफ्ट. सेकेंड टू द लेफ्ट, या दिस इज फर्स्ट लेफ्ट, दिस इज सेकेंड लेफ्ट. यहाँ पे भी कौन है? आई है, राइट. Okay, so this is also working. Third, fourth to the left. Acha, fourth to the right or fourth to the left. In this case, it will be same. Why? Fourth position from left to right, it represent opposite, is opposite in this case, right? Because four people, 8 people are sitting in the circle. So that's also satisfied. So we can say all of them are working. So option number 4 is the answer. So more than marking the answer of these questions, did you understand how to make this circle format? How do we identify and how do we make left and right? बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग था यार, बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन है बिकॉज यहाँ पे डायरेक्शन बहुत क्लियर नहीं था दो लोगों का, और वो दो लोग कौन है वो भी क्लियर नहीं था. इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन था ये. ओके, लेट्स सी द नेक्स्ट वन. लेट्स सी द नेक्स्ट सेट. यस, आई हैव 2 more सेट्स, ये और इसके बाद एक और है, एक और होने वाला है. यस, इसको सॉल्व कर दें. नाउ हियर वी हैव डायरेक्शन. ओके, फाइन, सिर्फ इतना सही है, पर देखो कितना इंटरेस्टिंग है. इतना सा तो है पर कितना इंटरेस्टिंग है वो देखो. इट सेज देयर आर 8 फ्रेंड्स A B C D E F G H sitting around a circular around the circle facing outwards from the circle. Okay, so we need to keep in mind that they are facing what? Outside. ठीक है, ध्यान रखेंगे हम लोग. They are facing outside and there are 8 people. So let's mark 8 position quickly. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. Okay. Now, if it is not given that they are equidistant or there is no mention of distance, kitna hai, kahan hai, so always go with equidistance. No need to worry here. Always go with the equidistance. Instructions क्या है? देखते हैं. G is third to the right of A. Okay, to the right of A. So we got to first mark A. आप कहीं भी mark कर सकते हो A. Let's say let me mark A here. Facing outside. If facing outside, then this become left and this become what? This side become what? Right. आप ए को यहाँ भी रख सकते हो, यहाँ भी रख सकते हो, दैट्स अप टू यू. ओके, आई एम स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम दिस पोजिशन बिकॉज अभी तो कोई भी देर इज नो वन पोजिशन इज क्लियर एज ऑफ नाउ, सो यू कैन स्टार्ट ए एनीवेयर फ्रॉम द सर्कल. ओके, क्या था? G is third to the right of A, third to the right of A. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, here third to the right of A, 3. ये हो गया आपका G. D and C are immediate neighbors of G. ठीक है, G के neighbors कौन है? D and C. But do you know exactly which direction, left or right, for D and C? No. So that's why we should consider both. Okay. Next, F is second to the right of B. F is second to the right of B. अभी F तो यहाँ पता नहीं हमें, ना B पता है, so ठीक है, इसको फिलहाल हम लोग होल्ड करते हैं. It also says that F and F ऐसा लिखा नहीं, but whenever you have and second to the left of G, so this is referring to F, in which case it will refer to B when the next part of sentence is who is second to the left of, but who is नहीं दिया ना, and दिया हुआ direct. So in that case this refers to F. So F is second to the left of G. अच्छा, अब ये वाला हम लोग use कर सकते हैं because G's position is clear. G is again facing outside. So if G is facing outside, उसका ये हो गया आपका right और this side हो गया आपका left. Okay. So again F is second to the left of G. G के left में, second left में. So this is first left, this is second left. So here you should have F. F position is clear. Are you getting this? Now we can use the previous statement which we have skipped. Previous part of the statement which we have skipped, which is this one. Here it says F is second to the right of B. F is second to the right of B. F is second to the right of B. Right of B. So F कहाँ है? F is second to the right of B. So F कहाँ है? B के right में. So B कहाँ होना चाहिए? F के left में, right? B का होना चाहिए F के left में. Yeah, so if facing this side, this is right and this is left. F के left में कौन होना चाहिए? B. Are you getting this? अगर B is facing outside, B के right में F है, so F के left में B होना चाहिए. ये थोड़ा obvious चीज समझना इस बात को, right? And you will build this confidence and accuracy in such questions when you practice more and more. And I'm all here to give you more and more questions which are of exam level. अभी ये तो बहुत basic level चल रहा है, तो फिलहाल इसको handle करो. Okay, D is not immediate neighbor of E. Okay, D is not immediate neighbor of F. Sorry, D is not immediate neighbor of F. अब यहाँ पे we had possibility for D and C, right? Question said D is not the immediate neighbor. That means the only person can take this position is C. If that's the case, then only person who can take this position is D. Are you getting this? Next is or F. ठीक है. D is not immediate neighbor of E or F. तो F के पास से तो हटा दिया, अब E तो यहाँ पे है नहीं. D का पोजीशन क्लियर हो गया, अब E ये पोजीशन नहीं ले सकता. So the only position left for E is this one. Correct? Now you have last one is E is immediate neighbor of B and H. तो B तो यहाँ पे है और H यहाँ पे आ जाएगा. अब ये स्टेटमेंट नहीं भी होता ना, E is immediate neighbor of B and H, तब भी हम लोग H को यही मार्क करते हैं because बहुत obvious place है ये, right? That's the only place left for H. Correct? Okay, now based on this, let's try solving the question. Okay, so we have 10th question. Who amongst the following are immediate neighbors of F? Immediate neighbors of F. F के immediate neighbor कौन है? A and C, right? Next, who amongst the following is sitting third to the right of E? E के right में कौन है? E is facing outside. ये हो गया उसका left, ये हो गया उसका right. Third to the right of E. A के third right पे, sorry, E के third right पे, E के third right पे. So ये E third right, first, second, third right कौन हो गया? F. Okay, so answer is option number 1. Are you getting this? Now, 12th, which of the following statement is false? Which of the following statement is false? D is exactly between H and C. ऐसा है क्या? D is D immediately between H. H तो यहाँ पे, C थोड़ा दूर है. Immediately between तो नहीं है. So this is false. E is opposite of F. Is E opposite of F? E के opposite तो C है. So this is also false. C is second to the left of A. A के second left में कौन है? A कहाँ गया? A ये रहा. Second left में कौन है? So here this is left. Second left में कौन है? E है. It's not C. So this is also false. In that case, you will mark what? Option number 4. All are false. Right? Okay. Next, 13th. Who amongst the following is third to the left of A? A के third left में कौन है? देखो A ये रहा, इधर हो गया A का left. Third left में कौन है? A के third left में कौन है बताओ? This is first left, this is second left, this is third left. Third left में कौन है? H. So we'll mark here H. Right? That's the answer. एक और देख लेते हैं. Who amongst the following is opposite of D? D के opposite कौन है? D के opposite हो गया यहाँ पे A. So we'll mark option number 1. Yeah. So in such question, once you're done with the diagram, when you found the arrangement, correct arrangement, बाकी के question solve करने में आपको ज़्यादा समय नहीं लगेगा. Right? Okay, I hope you understood. You're understanding the circular arrangement. आप समझ रहे हो ना, कुछ formula नहीं, left, right, facing center, outside center, इतना ध्यान रखना है. बाकी follow the instructions. Okay, let's take one more example. Here we have a lovely example. बहुत सुंदर example है. बहुत सुंदर example है. अगर आपको ये readable है, so I want you to pause the video here and try attempting the question by yourself. आपको ये बताना है, circle arrangement बनाना है, and you need to tell us who is speaking which language and what is their seating order. Okay? Yes, go ahead. चलिए साथ में सॉल्व करते हैं. So question is 8 person A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 8 people are playing a game of musical chair. The chair is placed around a circular table and facing away from the table. So they are facing outside the circle. Okay. Each person knows a different language, not necessary in the same order. Okay. Now we also have when all of them are sitting in the chair during the game, following conditions are fulfilled. Okay, so condition क्या है वो देखते हैं. It says C is Hindi speaker and sits third to the left of E. Okay, so एक काम करते हैं, let's mark those 8 positions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then only you can say opposite है, नहीं है, right, left है, right है, वो सब बोल सकते हो ना. So third to the left of E. Third to the left of E. Third to the left of E. ठीक है. So पहले E mark कर देते हैं. चलेगा. E mark कर देते हैं. Facing what? Outside. Now where is left? This is left. Left. C is Hindi speaker sits third to the left of E. E का third left कौन होगा? First, second, third. So here you have C who speaks which language? Hindi language. Okay. Right. Next क्या है देखते हैं. Next is so the statement is used. Now the Tamil and Punjabi speakers are immediate neighbors of each other. Neither the Punjabi nor Tamil speaker is immediate neighbor of E or C. अभी तो बहुत ज़्यादा कुछ पता नहीं है हमें सर्कल के बारे में, है ना. So let's draw this, let's mark this condition outside. Okay, because sentence हम याद नहीं रख पाएंगे, but we can remember the sign. So आप क्या कर सकते हो? Let's see. Punjabi and Tamil speaker are neighbors. So let's say Punjabi is here and Tamil speaker is here. Let's say TL, and they are neighbors. Now neighbors. अब ये ऐसा भी हो सकता है पंजाबी तमिल एंड तमिल पंजाबी, बिकॉज नेबर्स तो हैं, बट हु इज लेफ्ट हु इज राइट नॉट गिवन. ओके, एंड दे आर नॉट सिटिंग नेक्स्ट टू C और E, ये हम लोग ध्यान में रखेंगे. ऑलराइट. Okay, so this statement is used. Now next is a Telugu and English speaker are immediate neighbors of each other. ठीक है? Now we don't know that, so let's draw that also separately. So here you got a Tamil speaker or English speaker or Tamil speaker. We don't know which left or right, so let's just place them next to each other. Okay? Okay. Immediate neighbor of each other. नीदर ई नॉर डी स्पीक्स इंग्लिश. ठीक है, अब इसको इतना तो हम लोग वी डोंट हैव टू मार्क, इतना हम लोग याद रखेंगे, दिस हम लोग याद रखेंगे. ठीक है. द वन हु स्पीक्स पंजाबी सिट लेफ्ट ऑफ बी. द वन स्पीक्स पंजाबी सिट लेफ्ट ऑफ बी. अब देखो यार, सपोज इफ दे आर फेसिंग दिस डायरेक्शन. ठीक है, सर्कल में दे आर फेसिंग अपोज आउटसाइड द सर्कल, विल मैनेज दैट. सो इफ पंजाबी इज लेफ्ट, पंजाबी सिटिंग लेफ्ट ऑफ बी, सो बी कहाँ होना चाहिए? क्या बी यहाँ होगा या बी इस तरफ होगा? अगर इस तरफ हुआ सो दे आर एट राइट हैंड साइड, सो इट शुड बी दिस साइड. सो इफ बी इज दिस साइड देन वी कैन सी ये रहा बी और इसके लेफ्ट में रहा पंजाबी स्पीकर. सो नाउ लैंग्वेज वी नो, वी आर श्योर दैट पंजाबी इज हियर एंड Tamil speaker is here. Telugu speaker is here. My bad. Yeah, correct. Tamil and Punjabi. So Tamil and Punjabi. Telugu. Tamil. एक काम करते हैं, तमिल टी एम इसको लिखते हैं तमिल, एंड तेलुगु को टी एल लिखते हैं, तो थोड़ा सा कंफ्यूजन कम होगा. चलेगा? तेलुगु एंड इंग्लिश. यस, ठीक है. ओके, यू कैन यूज योर ओन नोटेशन, दैट्स फाइन. सो या, who speaks Kannada? So who, now this who will refer to whom? Refer to B. Okay, so B speaks what? Kannada. Okay, B speaks what? Kannada. Right. Next, A speaks Telugu and not immediate neighbor of Hindi speaker. ठीक है. A speaks Telugu यहाँ पे हमने लिया है. So A speaks Telugu. So wherever we have Telugu, we'll say A speaks Telugu. ठीक है. And not immediate neighbor of Hindi speaker. This we have to keep in mind because right now we don't know where Hindi speaker है. अच्छा यहाँ पे है, C is Hindi speaker. So that means A should not be here. A should not be here. Okay, ठीक है. So we have used this also. Now next statement is only F sits between Punjabi and Marathi speaker. Only F sits between Punjabi and Marathi speaker. So F is between them in that case, Punjabi and Marathi speaker. Okay, अब देखो यहाँ पे यार, ये पंजाबी तो यहाँ पे आ गया, राइट? अब इसका नेबर यहाँ पे है, हु इज तमिलियन, राइट? ये वाला साइड नेबर तो फिल्ड है बाय पर्सन बी. ये वाला साइड इज फिल्ड बाय पर्सन हु स्पीक्स तमिल, बट वी डोंट नो हु इज दैट पर्सन. करेक्ट? पर्सन का नाम याद नहीं, तो ये पी का लेफ्ट हैंड साइड वाला नेबरहुड खाली है अभी. या सो एफ इज बिटवीन पंजाबी एंड मराठी. सो ये लेफ्ट हैंड साइड वाला हम लोग फिल कर देंगे विथ हुम, विथ एफ. ओके, ओनली एफ. ओके, अभी ये तो ऑब्वियसली यहाँ से चला गया बिकॉज इसका नेक्स्ट पर्सन आ जाएगा यहाँ पे कौन? पंजाबी एंड मराठी. सो एफ इज हियर, सो तमिल, एंड देन here we can mark this should be a person who speaks Marathi, right? And again it should not be who, it should not be C or E. ये C और E नहीं होना चाहिए. This should not be C or E. Now देखो यार, ये ध्यान रखो, when I'm going to solve this in exam, I'm not going to do it this neat and clean. I want to explain and make all of you understand. That's why I'm going slow. इतना स्लो आपको नहीं जाना है, एग्जाम में आपको जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी. विद प्रैक्टिस योर स्पीड विल इम्प्रूव. ओके, आई कैन ऑल्सो सॉल्व दिस इन लेस टाइम, बट बिकॉज आई हैव टू एक्सप्लेन, दैट्स व्हाई आई एम मार्किंग, सब कुछ नीट एंड क्लीन बना रहा हूँ. ओके, आगे चलते हैं. आगे क्या है हमारे पास? नाउ वी गॉट, okay, this is also used. Now next statement is G sits third to the left of person who speaks English. Okay, G sits third to the left of person who speaks English. अभी English के बारे में यहाँ पे पता है और कहीं हमें पता नहीं है. ये E है, दिस इज नॉट इंग्लिश, दिस C. और जी के बारे में भी कुछ नहीं पता है, तो फिलहाल इस स्टेटमेंट को हम लोग होल्ड पे रखते हैं. बाकी के जो स्टेटमेंट्स हैं ना, उसको यूज करते हैं. देखो, नाउ हियर यू नो दीज थ्री, हु आर दे. मैं क्या करता हूँ इसको थोड़ा, दिस इज बी एंड बी इज स्पीकिंग कन्नड़ा, सो दिस इज फॉर कन्नड़ा एंड दिस इज बी हियर, पर्सन बी इज हियर. जैसे यहाँ पे पर्सन एफ को हमने बना रखा है ना अलग से, सो आउटसाइड दिस बॉक्स में लैंग्वेज, ठीक है, फेसिंग दिस. So we got these four language speakers in a sequence, right? And out of this we know this is B and this is B, this is F and this is B, right? और ये C और E नहीं होना चाहिए. कौन? महाराष्ट्रियन स्पीकर इज नॉट C और मराठी स्पीकर इज नॉट C और E. सो यहाँ तो मराठी स्पीकर का होने का कोई सेंस बनता ही नहीं है. करेक्ट. ये वाला पोजीशन F ले लिया, ये B ने ले लिया. So basically we are trying to see that do we have any four places vacant in sequence. So आपको दिखेगा ये, these are the four places which are vacant in sequence. Okay, and because they are facing outside, आप यहाँ से शुरू करोगे, यहाँ से शुरू करोगे आप लैंग्वेज स्पीकिंग मराठी, तमिल, पंजाबी एंड कन्नड़ा. ओके, यहीं से शुरू कर सकते हैं बिकॉज दे आर फेसिंग आउटसाइड. रिमेंबर, यहाँ से शुरू कर नहीं सकते हैं तो वी कांट से. अच्छा, इसके आगे से भी शुरू नहीं कर सकते, यहाँ से भी शुरू नहीं कर सकते बिकॉज हियर यू हैव पर्सन सी और यहाँ पे कन्नड़ा स्पीकर इज फिक्स दैट इट शुड बी पर्सन बी. ओके, so that's how we got a fixed position for these four people, and whose names are also, some of them, their name is also clear to us. Tamil speaker is F, Kannada speaker is B. Tamil speaker is F, Kannada speaker is who? B. ठीक है, क्लियर है अभी? ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट अभी let's use this information. Now next information, we can use this information, Telugu and English. Now Telugu and English, these two we have to place, right? This is here, A cannot take this place. Okay, so in that case their position is not very clear, and language में आपको यहाँ पे 1 2 3, ये 3 places का language is not known. A is not Telugu speaker. अब यहाँ पे हम क्या कर सकते हैं? E और D is not speak. अच्छा, ये वाला लिया नहीं. हाँ, E और D does not speak English. ठीक है, सो E भी इंग्लिश स्पीकर नहीं है और D भी इंग्लिश स्पीकर नहीं है. बट D है कहाँ? अभी तो D का हमें पता नहीं. ओके, ठीक है, राइट. एंड हियर they are not immediate neighbor of Hindi speaker. It's also given to us. A speaks Telugu and not immediate neighbor of Hindi speaker. Okay, so A is not immediate neighbor of Hindi speaker. This we forgot to mark. यहाँ पे ये भी है हमारे पास. Okay. Now in that case, आप अगर देखोगे तो A के लिए सिर्फ A के ऊपर फोकस करना. So A we have marked here. A cannot take this place. A के लिए as a person, because A and A is speaking what? Telugu, correct? So combining person and language together, the only space vacant for us is this one. This one. Here we can have A and language is Telugu. Do you agree with that? If that's the case, then question said here, Now, if Telugu speaker is here, in that case, English speaker has to be here because they are neighbors as per the question given to us. ये हमने यहाँ पे already लिख रखा है, correct? All right. Now, the only language which is left to us to mark is Bengali. So here, Bengali speaker is here. Okay. So language wise, all arrangement is done. Now we need to check people wise. So now यहाँ पे E का भी हो गया, ये भी काम हो गया. We have now let's see if that can make any difference. E or D does not speak English. E और अच्छा English तो हो गया. D also does not speak English. So D यहाँ पे नहीं आ सकता. D यहाँ पे नहीं आ सकता. तो D के पास क्या ऑप्शन बचा है? You have मराठी और पंजाबी. Okay, ऑप्शन है उसके पास, right? Then we have this last sentence which we mark that अभी इसको use करेंगे once we know the position of either English or G. So now we know English speaker. Where is English speaker sitting? You can see here. This is English speaker. So let's identify the position of G. So G sits third to the left of the person who speaks English. Third to the left. G sit third to the left. Now people are facing outside the circle. So third to the left. तो यहाँ ये हो गया आपका. This direction is your left direction. So third left. 1, 2, 3. So this position is given to G. Okay. So this position is for sure with D, and that's how you got entire circle done. अब last person जो बचा हुआ है यहाँ पे, that person is who? This is H. So H बचा हुआ है, H को यहाँ पे mark कर दो. Okay. So you got the language and people and the circle all arrangement done. Now we just need to mark the answers. ये समझ में आना. देखो आंसर्स मार्क करना तो बहुत ईजी है. नाउ यू गॉट द कॉम्बिनेशन, you'll be able to mark the answers very quickly. All right. So based on the arrangement we have, we got the questions here. So question number 15 says, which of the following represent the immediate neighbors of Marathi speakers? So Marathi speakers immediate neighbor, who are they? They are Bengali and Tamilian. Okay. So here, do we have that? Bengali and Telugu? No. So Bengali and Tamilian is not in the option. That's why it should be option number 5. 16th, who among the following speaks English? Who is speaking English here? English speaker is H. So we'll mark option number 2. How many persons sit between Hindi speaker and D when continue in clockwise direction from Hindi speaker? Okay. So Hindi speaker से clockwise direction में चलते हैं. यहाँ से clockwise. This is clockwise. D. So 1, 2, 3. D तो वैसे exactly opposite of Hindi speaker है ना. So they will be, you go clockwise, anti-clockwise. In both cases, there are only 3 people between them, right? So we'll mark how many people are there? 3. Here, next is E speaks which language? Which of the following language? E speaks which of the following language? E speaks what? Bengali here, correct? E speaks Bengali here. Okay. 19th, which of the following sits immediate or exactly between B and H? Exactly between B and H. B and H. ये रहा B और ये रहा H. इसके बीच में the person sitting is C, who speaks what? Hindi. Okay. Yeah. So Hindi speaker. Option number 5. Right? Did you understand? Did you find this to be interesting? Yeah, interesting enough है? Yes. Difficult enough है for beginners? Yes? Okay. I hope now with these examples you understood how to tackle the instructions to form circular arrangement, right? In next lecture we are going to discuss matrix or table arrangement. My name is Shyam Manawat signing off. I will see you in the next lecture. Till then, stay happy, stay healthy and keep learning. Bye bye.